Printing your DLA container labels can be challenging since DLA and VSM do not provide labels that are compatible with label printers such as Zebra printers. In this tutorial, we'll learn how Loocey's Label Maker makes this process significantly easier. Loocey's Label Maker is designed to work with label printers and automatically fills in many required details from your RFQ and award data. This saves time on manual data entry and helps validate required fields to avoid costly errors. Let's see how it works. Go to the bidding board and click on the One tab. This is a view we created specifically for listing awarded items. Next, make sure the award contract ID column is visible and move it to the left so it's easy to see in the one view. You can do this either by dragging the column or by opening the column settings, selecting Move To, and placing it next to the NSN column. Always remember to save the view so your column changes and order are preserved. For this example, we'll enter an award ID on one of the rows. Now select the row, click the three-dot menu and choose Label Maker. This opens Loocey's Label Maker. You'll notice that many fields are already filled in automatically, including the award ID, NSN, unit of issue, quantity, and description. On the Settings tab, you'll see label-related settings such as the size, barcode format, and other settings. By default, the label size is set to 3 inches by 2 inches, but you can easily increase or decrease the width, height, or font size to fit your label stock and printer. Now let's go back to the General tab and go over the fields. Award Contract ID. This is the awarded contract ID. We'll enter an example contract ID. However, if you close the Label Maker and go and enter the award ID in the table and reopen the Label Maker, this field will be auto-populated. NSN, the National Stock Number, Label Type. You can choose from Unit Container, Intermediate Container, and External Container. For Unit Container, the quantity field should be the QUP, or number of units required per unit, based on the contract. For Intermediate Container, the quantity field should be matching with the number of units packaged in the intermediate container, and same goes for Exterior Container type. The quantity entered should be the total number of units in the exterior container. Then we have Your Cage field, which should be the cage of the company that was awarded the contract, followed by the description field, which is the same as nomenclature. Next we have Preservation Method, which should be specified in the contract, followed by the preservation date, month and year selector and part number, unit of issue and shelf life if any. You can also use additional info line to add any other details that are required per your contract. Now, let's change the type to Exterior Container. We'll see a few changes. First, the default label size for exterior containers is 4 by 6. Next, we now have 2 additional fields. The weight and cubic square feet fields. Weight is required, cube is optional, but again, check your contract details. We also see the ID data 2D label in addition to the barcode label at the top. 2D labels are newer and recommended for exterior container labels, but to be safe, we include both label types for exterior containers. Let's go back to Unit Container Type and reset the size to 3 inch by 2 inch height. Once everything looks good and is fully filled out, click Download. A PDF will be generated with the correct file name and label layout. Review the generated PDF to ensure everything displays correctly. The web preview may not exactly match the final PDF, so always verify the PDF before printing. We can also increase the label quantity. This will create duplicate labels and place each label on its own page in the PDF. This is important because most label printers do not handle multiple copies correctly unless they are on separate pages, and just like that, your labels are ready. Review the generated PDF to confirm everything displays correctly. Keep in mind that the web preview may not always match the PDF exactly, so always rely on the PDF for final verification before printing. Finally, let's look at the barcode format. Go to the Settings tab and change the barcode format type to 2D. You'll notice that the barcode will change to the new 2D PDF 4117 type and also increase minimum label size to 4 inch by 2.5 inch height as this type of barcode requires more space. While the default 1D labels are still accepted, the 2D labels are the new format and will eventually be required for all contracts. 2D barcodes are preferred because they contain a lot of information about the contract versus just the NSN for the 1D barcodes. But they are harder to create and DLA requires a special data format to be embedded inside it. Well, we've done the hard part so you don't have to. You can simply change the barcode format type from the settings if you want to use the 2D labels. One last feature to mention is the Your Cage field. To avoid entering it every time, close the Label Maker, go to Edit Profile from the top right menu, click on the Company tab, enter your cage code, and click Save. Then log out and log back in. Going forward, the Your Cage field in the Label Maker will be automatically populated. That's it for today. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to be notified when we release new tutorials. Thanks for watching and see you next time.